chilling, 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 chilling.
Have you ever met someone at just the right time? And a new chapter begins. Who will be the stem? And who will be the flower? You see, the flower has ups and downs, still a flower. And maybe this flower's been down before. Stemless. But a stem keeps things going and makes compromises. You see, it doesn't matter if the stem was with all the wrong flowers before. What matters is you accept the stem for who the stem is. And guess what? The stem has probably had you in mind this whole time. You might be surprised. If you let people, they will surprise you. Cherish these moments. Let them carry on for as long as possible. And then you might find you have someone to tackle new problems with. A buddy, a friend. At this point, there's a foundation there. There's trust, a desire. It doesn't mean there's not going to be any more problems or challenges, but you approach them together. You communicate, establish a decision, and look what happens. That flower is up, and that stem is doing what a stem does best. Relationships aren't easy. It's easier to hide from them. But where does that leave you? Down, right? Alone, perhaps? So approach a relationship with caution, sure. But don't forget to be forgiving. Provide grace. And watch the path ahead continue to become a portion of what's now behind you. There's always more to come. Always. And the challenges never stop. But imagine having a co-pilot. Someone that's just always there with you. And though there might be a distance at times, communication will keep you close. Keep that ball rolling. And keep the rubber side down. Look at these two go. This was such a fun story to piece together. If you haven't noticed by now, I kind of live in this RC crawler world, and it is so much fun to relate messages through this hobby of mine. And this message is for any age, in any situation. It always comes down to being transparent and knowing where the other person is coming from, and that goes both ways. You can accomplish anything if you just kind of keep each other in the loop. This is another wonderful Arizona morning. Look at the paint on that crawler. Glowing. The driver is one of my favorite characters from the video game Mortal Kombat. That is Kabal, and he's accompanied by Party Girl. Party Girl is the first crawler theme kind of figure that I set up, and you know, it at first was just going to be kind of a silly joke to, you know, put a rowdy little Party Girl doll in a crawler, and that buggy has survived a lot of runs. And now she's got a buddy, and Kabal's got a passenger. This crawler is not the easiest to drive. There's a lot of top weight with the roof rack and all the little features up there, so the center of gravity it's pretty high, but so much fun to watch. Piece by piece, taking it slow. I feel like this tall grass is kind of like a good example of those deflections that a relationship endures, especially in the beginning. You're learning so much about each other, and you know, excitement and the thrill of something new could cloud your ability to, you know, truly perceive and understand things. So don't forget to slow down and keep that traction. Savor those moments of knowledge with each other, and let it go where it kind of designs itself to travel. There's always going to be problems, but none probably as, you know, heavy as the ones we create in our minds. Keep it simple. Try not to assume, and maybe most important, you know, defer from speculation. The path will reveal itself. I did have a lot of fun painting this crawler. I used some pretty cool layers of color shift and you know, kind of like almost a hidden glimmer of a color shift on top of the green and the white on the roof. In the sun, this thing looks so amazing. Oh, so steep. It's like setting goals, right? Trying to buy a house together, or, you know, get away on a vacation. Just gotta keep chiseling down that mountain. All right, here we go. This bridge is a little tricky. No sweat. And believe me, I do not claim to be an expert in relationships. However, I would confidently say I have my fair share of experiences, and self reflection is something you just have to do. There we go. Nice and steady. This thing just wants to tip over. Who's been in a relationship like that before? Oh my goodness. Why are those always the ones that are the most fun? Right on the cusp of failure. It's so exciting when it's like that. It's like a constant adrenaline rush. And the energy is so intense and irresistible, right? And that's okay. That's why you kind of want to analyze things together before you just plunge into a new atmosphere. Woo, that is so steep. It's like meeting each other's parents, right, for the first time. Waiting for judgment and assumption. Oh, that doesn't make your anxiety skyrocket. I don't know what else would. Alright, what's going to happen here? We got to kind of counterbalance all that is ahead. Hey, looking good. You know, and there's times where taking a step back before you take another step forward is probably the best thing to do. Sometimes it helps to have someone point that out for you. But you have to be willing to kind of submit to that, suggestion or criticism. I often refer to criticism or rejection as my multivitamin. Just take it daily, move on. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's like surviving a holiday. Oh, a little hang up, no big deal. Push forward and keep the eye on the prize. Here we go. Hey, all right. We're rolling. Another steep one. You know what's always fascinated me is meeting people that have been together for 20, 30 years. You know, when you meet a couple that says, oh, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary. That's amazing. It's incredible. I mean, I have a hard time being happy with myself for more than a year sometimes. Look at these two. Got the dog in there. Front row seat. Oh, I love the colors of this crawler. Oh, and hey, here's a good clip. Never be afraid to accept some help. I mean, this bridge is so steep, the winch had to be brought out. That's okay too in a relationship, you know? Maybe try not to lock things down so that no one can help you from the outside. It's okay to allow friends to, offer some insight and feedback. And remember, I'll say this again, if you let them, people will surprise you. Check that out. All right, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this message. And let someone know you care about them.